Hi there, my name is Melissa Fenstermaker. I'm a professional dog trainer and this is my puppy Riot, and we are here today to show you how to fit a Freedom no pull harness. Are you ready, buddy? I always say the hardest thing to do initially is deciding what color, but Riot has already picked out his color and we're gonna go with black and silver today. You ready, bud? You want a cookie? So she's got treats here. So the first part, sometimes, you know, as you're putting these on, it can seem like it may take quite a bit of time. It's really not that hard. So when you first go to do this, you may spend, 4 or 5 minutes getting it fit, but the great thing about this is once it's fit, it's on them and they're kind of all set and ready to go. Like I said, we picked the black one and the black one has a silver part. The thing that I really like about the Freedom no pull harness is the silver is actually what's gonna be going on his back. So it makes it very easy that I know that I can just take this harness, slide it over his head, and I already know that I'm on the right way. It has 2 straps, so a strap that's gonna buckle underneath each side of his chest area here. So putting this on him, this is great, but this is not the right fit. What we wanna do is take a little bit of time and adjust it in as you need so that it's gonna be a proper fit for your dog. So the better the harness is fit, the better performance you're gonna be able to get out of this harness too. So I simply am just tightening in the sides right now. So this harness has multiple areas where you can tighten it in at. So you can pull it in on the sides. This is still too loose here, right? So I'm gonna tighten it in just a little bit more. And then it also has a chest strap here too. So I'm gonna mess with the chest strap after I do his strap underneath here. So this is too loose, right? He's got way too much area in here. So I'm gonna tighten this. So I'm gonna loosen it, kind of unstrap it from him for a minute. Give it a little tighten here. So it's one of the things where you'll play with for a little while. It's pretty easy for me to fit these on dogs because we use these with every dog that we train here, and that is quite a few dogs, but it makes it a lot easier on our training staff when we're not being pulled by dogs, when we're actually able to have something on them that they're comfortable with and something that we're comfortable with too. Come here, buddy. Come here, let's go. So when you have this on and when it's fitted right, like I said, you should be able to get about 2 fingers under. So right now I still got a full hand, so I still got a little more space to tighten this in a little bit. So like I said, I always unsnap it while I'm doing it so that I'm keeping it comfortable for the dog and I'm not aggravating them. If you have a dog that is a wiggle worm, it can be really nice to use treats. It can be really nice to use like a frozen peanut butter Kong or something like that. Ideally, when you're looking at the right fit to see if you have this fitted the way you need for them, what you want to look for here is that this top part right here should be resting above the dog's shoulder area. So what we want is we want the dog, when it's moving, it should have full range to be able to move its arm, right? So you used to be able to see his shoulder, see the little shoulder muscle, know that it's sitting right behind there. For this piece, we want it sitting right on the front of his chest, right here. So again, this is still probably a little loose, so I'm gonna tighten this little piece in just a smidgen here. There we go, so that looks much better. So ideally, it's back behind his shoulders, it's nice right here, and then you're able to decide how you want to hook that leash on him. For me, I prefer to hook it on the front, and then I like to use the other hook and bring it around and hook it on the back. So this way I have good control of him. I can kind of help, to steer him around a little bit. But this is how your dog should look once you have that harness on, once it's fitted properly. Like I said, the easy thing is that next time when I go to put this on, it's just as easy as sliding it right back on him because it's already fitted perfect for him. So that's what your harness should look like when you're all set. We'll see you later.